Hey guys, I'm Tony Z with Fix Manufacturing, and we're going to talk about tips and tricks for getting your best usage out of our new Eflator digital pump. So the very first thing everyone should check for is to be sure that this hose is always tight to the unit. Sometimes they can loosen up a little bit in shipping. This is a tubeless setup, okay, so the valve here stem is actually holding air. And so it needs to be airtight. So it's just some things to note is that you want to make sure the nut is nice and tight to the frame. You want to make sure when the valve is open that you're getting good airflow. If this is very difficult to unscrew and you actually need a tool to do it, like a pair of pliers or something, then you know you probably have a clogged core. So having a clogged core will definitely affect how much output you're getting with the Eflator. Okay, another thing we're going to notice is that the Eflator does come with an adapter, right, for Presta valves, which is what most of us are riding. And probably the first time you use this, I would recommend doing this in 2 steps, and then you'll kind of get better at it. And I'll show you a way to do things a little quicker. But you're going to screw this onto the valve, and just know that these threads are very coarse threads. It's very easy to cross thread this step if you don't insert it, directly collinear with the valve. If you're in a rush, which we often are when we're putting air in our tires, and we put the hose at a little too much of an angle that way or that way, we're losing air, and we're likely not getting the valve on properly. So just make sure you insert it on there nice and straight, and you should probably get almost 3 full turns before that's fully on. And then we can come in here, again, not at an angle, nice and straight. And we can hear that we're getting air. All right, and now it's locked. All right, turn that on. We should get a pressure reading immediately. And it looks like we did drop just a little bit of pressure. So let's get it up to our target pressure. And once that's done, remove the unit, close our valve, put our little cap on, and we're good to go. One thing I do, just to make things a little quicker, is I leave my Presta valve installed into the hose, and then what I'll do is I'll insert it over the valve. I'll start with the Presta adapter first, screwing that onto the valve, which is also unscrewing it from the hose. So then I actually have to come back and tighten the hose to the adapter, and kind of do it probably 2 times, just like you saw me do it right there. Make sure the adapter's tight, make sure the hose is tight, everything's tight. Now we're ready for action. Okay, when it comes time to remove the hose, it's pretty simple. Okay, 2 steps. First, unscrew the hose, and then unscrew the adapter. And those should come off together like that, pretty straightforward. Now, one thing I should share is the last pressure you programmed in is going to be the default pressure going forward. So even though there's no buttons or settings to record a target pressure that you prefer, when I turn this off and I go to turn it back on, it'll immediately default to the last pressure that I had programmed. It's reading. We'll go ahead and take out some air here. Put this back on. Okay, that's the pressure it's reading. I'm just going to hit go. And we stopped at 24. So that's it, guys. Hope you're enjoying your new digital pump. And if you have any additional questions, you can always hit us up through the contact page on our website. Thanks, guys.